The next agenda item is the Mayor's Report, and I am pleased to provide the Mayor's Report for the period of January 24th to February the 7th, 2011. Just a summary of some of the activities over the last 2 weeks. On January 26th, I had the opportunity to meet with representatives along with representatives from the School District of Mystery Lake, the Local Government District of Mystery Lake, and the City of Thompson with Mr. Tito Martins of Valet. And I can advise that it was a good opportunity to discuss some of the challenges that face all three of the stakeholders in the 1956 agreement, and I look forward to ongoing discussion with Valet and Mr. Martins. Later that day, on January 26th, along with a number of members of council, I attended the Thompson Chamber of Commerce annual general meeting, extended greetings on behalf of the City of Thompson to the Chamber, the executive members, as well as all the members of the organization for the efforts over the last year and the continued support of the City of Thompson. That evening, Mr. Martins provided an address as a keynote speaker and spoke to the November 17th announcement. And I appreciated him once again traveling to our community and providing those comments with respect to Valet's position. On January 27th, as promised by the City of Thompson, we indicated we would make ourselves available to meet with community organizations to discuss our financial plan, and the Thompson Rotary Club took us up on that invitation, and so Deputy Mayor Lafreniere and myself, along with Carol Taylor and City Manager Patrick, made a presentation, received some feedback with respect to the plan that we'll provide to members of council. And again, I stress that the City of Thompson is prepared to go out and meet with community organizations if they'd like to provide some input on the financial plan. On February the 4th, I can advise that along with Mr. Cepatelli, I traveled to Winnipeg to meet with the technical and political teams in a joint meeting. Those two teams were put together representing stakeholders, the United Steelworkers Local 6166, the Province of Manitoba, and the City of Thompson in preparing options for the consideration of Valet. I can advise that following that meeting on the 4th, it is proposed that we will be traveling to Toronto on February the 14th to provide a presentation to senior Valet executives. I also want to advise that on February the 5th, Deputy Mayor Lafreniere brought greetings to the Youth Aboriginal Council at the R.D. Parker Collegiate, and I do want to thank all those attendees from communities from throughout the North who traveled in to participate in the conference, as well as to Youth Aboriginal Council for putting forward that conference. I can advise that Council continues in our budget discussions, and we will continue to do so for the next number of weeks, and hopefully we'll again report back in April. At this time, I do want to convey certainly a touch of sadness for the City of Thompson in the passing of longtime resident Anna Denby. For those who may not be familiar with Anna, she was one of the pioneers in our community, and I can tell you that if you look at that wall on the far side showing pictures of former councils, Anna was the first woman elected as a member of council in the City of Thompson. For those who may remember Anna, you will understand why she was there at the start. She was an absolute advocate and proponent for Thompson and for this community. I long remember her as one of those people that I grew up watching. I can tell you this, I'm often asked why I have such an interest in politics. Well, Anna was a very good family friend, and there were many afternoons I spent in my living room being forced to listen to the debates of a number of the pioneers, and I can tell you that they were quite lively and certainly educating. So it is a sad day for Thompson when we lose our pioneers and we lose that piece of history that is so strong. Anna was a very strong community member, certainly an outspoken leader, active in both municipal, provincial politics, very active in the Legion here in Thompson. Her and her husband Bing raised their family, son Dave and to him and his family, including Anna's granddaughter, who was here for a number of years and is a fixture at Juniper Center in terms of catering and making the events take place. I do want to express our sincere condolences, and my fondest memory isn't the politics or any of the those sorts of things. It was, and Judy will remember this, the absolute fantastic baked buns that she used to make and bring over, which were just stunning. Anyone who was ever at a catered event in the early days will remember those, I think. Correct, Judy?
Absolutely.
So our condolences to Anna's family. That is the mayor's report, and I'd ask if there's any other comments, and I think we do have one other comment. Councillor Stewart, the big news.
I just wanted to
And it's not about the Leafs, I understand.
No, unfortunately. I just wanted to share with council and for the public's information that this is my last council meeting as Councillor Stewart. I'm getting married later this month, and the next council meeting that I'm able to attend, I'll be Councillor Hogan. So we'll lose the confusion at board meetings between board member Stewart, thankfully.
Very good. All our best. Enjoy the trip. Have fun. Any other comments from members of council?